Hi, I'm Muntean. I'm a leadership and organizational development consultant. I love helping leaders build their vision, especially when that vision includes creating great places to work and providing a valuable service to the community. My clients have included Fortune 500 companies, the U.S. Coast Guard, the Alaska State Legislature, as well as numerous small and medium-sized businesses and nonprofits around the world. I've been able to help thousands of leaders around the world build their vision, break through plateaus, and develop the leaders and their teams around them. I especially enjoy helping leaders experience happiness and satisfaction while going through the processes of growth and change. I first got into consulting and working with leaders through my work in international disaster relief. I've had the opportunity to work in 7 different disaster zones around the world. These are difficult places. Often it was due to war or natural disaster or famine or some other kind of emergency that was creating a situation that was very challenging for the local people. And one of the things I found was that organizations like ours could come in with an enormous amount of support and resources and great ideas and highly skilled people. And still, we often struggled to have the kind of impact that we hope to have or to make the difference that we hope to have. And it often boiled down to leadership questions. We were struggling with leadership internally. We may have been very good at drilling for water or providing medical care or building new bridges, but we weren't always good at building or managing teams. And as a result, it often didn't matter what the resources were or how much resources we had or the insecurity of the situation or anything else. Our success most often was dependent on the quality of leadership. And I saw the same thing was mirrored in the communities that we worked in. That oftentimes, in fact, I would say probably almost any time that you see a major disaster or a major problem in a community or other country around the world or in our own, you can pin the problem back to or track the problem back to leadership decisions that either weren't made or were made without really having appropriate knowledge or understanding of the context, or were made with an intent to take advantage of or harm people in the situation. But almost always, if there's a problem, it comes back to leadership decisions. And if there's a problem that wasn't due to leadership decisions, for example, a natural disaster, whether or not it's prolonged or the degree of impact always came back to leadership. So as I started getting involved in leadership, I became more and more excited because I began to see that you could work with one or just a couple of people and actually have dramatic impact in an organization or in a community. So this just became a fascination for me. Also for myself, as I started businesses and led nonprofits, I found that I was often in situations where I'm not really sure what to do. I felt at a loss in terms of how do we handle all of the stuff that we've got to get done, or the different personalities we need to lead, or just a completely new situation that I've never faced before, and how do you lead through or into the unknown? So leadership for me is fascinating. And my best clients, the people that I am able to see the greatest results with, are people who are very visionary and growth oriented. They can see something that they want to build, that they want to create, and they're ready to go for it. And they're driven to accomplish that. They're not hoping it'll drop out of the sky or somebody will make it happen for them. They're motivated to do what it takes to build the future that they want to have. Another quality that I've noticed about my best clients is that they really care about the people that they work with, and they care about the people that they serve. And there's just tons of research that explains why that works for them, and that's why they're my best clients, or why they're successful at the work that they do. But it has to do with emotional intelligence and social intelligence. Just any business we're in, when you break it down, it's the people business. We're working with other people, we're providing value of some kind to other people. And so it's all about people. Everything we do is about people. And the more I'm able to care about the people that I work with and the people that I'm trying to serve, the more that my clients do the same thing, the more effective everybody is. Most of my clients come to me in one of 3 different situations. They're either in a fast growth organization that maybe is doubling their staff year over year. They've come into some kind of business opportunity or funding opportunity that's allowing just rapid expansion. Or maybe they're moving into other locations. They're moving into different states or countries. And so they have a sort of exponentially increasing level of complexity in terms of their business structure and the systems and processes that they need. And so helping those leaders effectively navigate those growth processes without losing the core elements of their culture that made them successful to begin with without the entrepreneurial leader who often really loved being able to be close to what they were doing, or the customers themselves, without them losing steam or losing their passion in the administration of a larger organization. I love working with these groups and helping them not slip, not lose traction, but to achieve the heights that they need. The second group of people that I frequently work with are companies that are doing good. They do good during good times, and when times are bad, they still do good. They always do good. And as a result of doing good, they've lost sight of, or they've lost a vision of being great. And what happens is sometimes those leaders will look at where they're at in their companies or their organizations, and they'll realize, what if we really went for it? What if we really pursued this? What if we really tried to leverage the resources we had or took advantage of the opportunities that are out there? One of the exciting things about this in working with these companies is not only do they experience dramatic growth as an organization, but their staff or their employees love it, because they get to feel that charge from pursuing a vision and taking on a challenge. And there's just such a neat increase or improvement or just sort of an expansion in employee morale and motivation and creativity. Fun projects. The third group that I work with a lot, and this is becoming very, very common, and this is organizations that are in a place of succession. They have a senior leader, the executive leader, or a board who are moving out of leadership. And this is becoming more and more common as the baby boomers are moving into retirement age. If you look at a population pyramid, which typically looks like a pyramid, you'll find that in fact right now the population pyramid looks a little bit more like that. There are more baby boomers than there are Gen X. And so as a result, when a baby boomer executive is looking beneath him or herself to figure out who's going to replace me, they feel like there's nobody out there. And the reason for that is because there's fewer people out there. And so as a result, it's important to become more competitive and to spend a little bit more time planning for your succession and preparing for your succession to be effective. I love doing this. I love working with leaders of organizations who've built this just really important and meaningful and purposeful legacy, and helping them pass that on to a new generation that's going to take it to new places and new heights. So to make sure that you're able to stay up to date with all of my latest video content, make sure that you become my newest subscriber by clicking on the subscribe button above. Also, to receive my free weekly newsletter that will help you become a more dynamic and effective leader, please click on the link below. Thanks for watching this video, and I look forward to hearing from you.